interesting project came in recently. This is a 69 Mustang Mach 1, which of course originally would have had a 351 Windsor in it. It was purchased new by my client. He's had it all these years. He was a Ford, probably a learning junior engineer at the time when he bought the car. He worked at Ford, and he was working with the dyno group, and they had this, it's a 429 Cobra Jet engine, which of course never came in a Mustang. And this gentleman also happens to be a longtime friend of the family of mine and my father's. So when he was a younger man in his 20s and he had this Mustang Mach 1, he wanted to upgrade this engine that he got from Ford. Nobody knows kind of how he got the engine. It's a dyno engine, and it has proof that it was a dyno engine on it, so it's very unique. But anyway, he contracted my father, and my uncle at the time were running a business called Racecraft. My dad, Ron Fournier, was a known race car builder at the time. So that's kind of how he met this gentleman. His name is Steve, and they became longtime friends, and I've known Steve, you know, since I was just like a 5-year-old child. So when Steve came to me and he said, Dan, I still have my Mustang and I want you to fix it, I said, of course, I'm gonna fix your car for you. The problem is this car is really, really bad. It's so badly rusted. I actually told my wife it's probably one of the worst ones I've ever seen. And generally with a car like this, of course, it's not worth saving. It's not a Shelby Mustang, and the VIN code isn't super rare. So this will actually be what we call a rebody. We'll get a whole different, you know, either a donor body from 1969, or like Dynacorn makes aftermarket brand new bodies, or we could even go to the extreme of building one from pieces that are brand new manufactured aftermarket pieces. So it's a full restoration. It's gonna leave here as a custom resto mod. It's gonna still have that legendary 429 Cobra Jet motor that has, you know, its own story behind it, which is amazing to me, and I'm sure Ford geeks will get really excited about. Car's got an automatic trans. At some point, like in the 70s, they were making it into a drag car, so it's got frame rails that, you know, you can just see how bad this car is, but you can see the frame rail attempt and the idea they were gonna make it into a drag race car. So yeah, like I said, probably one of the worst ever, but we love it because it's a great customer and it's a great story. So, and it kind of shows. That's amazing too, right? Look at the door shuts great. There's no car left, but the door shuts great. So yeah, that's a little bit of the story of the Mach 1. We'll be probably a lot more on that in the future.
All right, dead side update. So we've got, I don't remember where we were last time with the updates on this truck. I think I was doing teardown, but we got all the body stripped off, or all the cab stripped. I apologize for misspeaking. The bed pulled back. I'm currently working on the back side of this cab, getting all the old paint off, sorry. Glass all has to come out still. Doors are obviously off. We got fenders are stripped completely. Doors are stripped. Hood is stripped. We're ending up deciding to go with a different hood because that one's really screwed up. It was sandblasted at one point in time and it got all warped. So, new hood. We're gonna use this door. Client asked us to use this door because it's original sheet metal, not off of this truck, but from Ford. What else? We're gonna get ready to strip the bed off today, or strip the bed completely down today as well. That should be pretty quick. It's all just an epoxy, or primer. Wow, I'm fumbling all kinds of words today. This is lovely. Yeah, that's kind of a quick, quick and dirty, a little update. The roof is all stripped. Just kind of getting close to primer here. Okay, little update on the dually. This is
I'm wiring right now. So, currently putting all new side markers in it. And as you can see, they're not exactly wired to anything. And we chopped a bunch of the wheel well out, so like where the wiring harness would have originally ran is not where it's gonna currently run. We just put LED taillights in it, which is actually kind of a cool setup. So, this is the old bulb out of it, and instead of having to rewire these in, I believe the company is called Union Pacific. They made it so this literally bolts right in, and you unplug your bulb from here, and you can plug this LED right into where this used to be at. Then, of course, I got the flasher, just because with LEDs, they're gonna end up flashing faster. And then, what else? I mean, we can go to the front. I got more wiring to finish in there at some point. But the customer wanted the wires as hidden as possible on this thing. So as you can tell, I've been doing my best to hide them. They're gonna come over and they go into the fender over here, and then go through the fender and then come back out over there, and then go behind the engine. So you're virtually gonna see no wires at all, other than like a small little bit where it comes out of the bulkhead, because I got wires going in 4 different directions. But everything's gonna have sheathing on it, so then that way it's almost invisible. And this all gets sheathed and everything. Had to lengthen a bunch of wires for the Holly system, so then that way I could mount my Holly box, one of the Holly boxes over here. This is for the ignition, so I had to lengthen all those wires. Had to lengthen all of the wires that actually control this thing. A bunch of those come around. What else? I think that's it at the moment, what we're doing with this one.
83. It's got an earlier model front end. There's a lot going on with it. So far, what we have done, we've put it on bags. We modified the bed so that the axle could tuck up into the bed further, as well as the frame rails. Today, I personally have been working on putting the new Hydro Boost module in, or not module, Hydro Booster Master. Just deleted all the old brake lines out of it. It's getting a brand new harness, some other fun stuff that I can't quite recall this second, but pretty fun project. It's a little bit messy. Yeah, like I said, just been working on getting the brakes back together and making it run, drive, stop, and do everything it's supposed to again.
So I'm on the 1984 Old Hearst, currently just scuffing it down with 1500, getting ready for polish. So far it's going pretty good. I have both sides done, so I'm jumping on the back, getting ready to move the spoiler, and then go from there. But that's what I got going.
How you doing, everyone? Duff here, Motor City Metalcraft. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on the DPL from the last, I don't know, week, 2 weeks of shenanigans. We did a lot of work that's kind of out of sight, out of mind. We were working on dialing in the wheel skirt mounts. On this particular vehicle, the top of the wheel skirt was all rotted out. We had to go through, replace this, and with the customization of the wheel tubs to get the clearance for the air ride and everything, we had to essentially rebuild everything on the underside of that. So that's what we've been dealing with quite a bit the last few weeks. We got the driver's side dialed in. We are currently working on the passenger side. Passenger side had a lot of external goat damage, and we've had to rework a lot of the quarter there to dial it in. We also got around to mounting where the air tank will be for the air ride system, and a little bit of a mount setup for the compressors over in the right rear corner. Started working on fuel filler neck. Fun. Had to make a new little fuel filler door for it. So we got that set up. Gonna have to make a new fuel filler line for it. Got the bumper mounted. We still have a lot of detailing and going around fixing that, making it fit nice and neat. Hopefully we can convince others to essentially modify the rear bumper, make it fit perfectly with this vehicle, but there's some fine tuning we have to do still. But yeah, we've been chipping away at it and hope to have bigger updates soon.
This is what started as a 1970 Mustang. It was, I'm probably going to tell this story incorrectly, but it was one of, I think, 730-ish left over that were then converted back to being 1969 Shelbys. So the gentleman has owned this since 1973. He bought it from his friend for $1,500. His friend bought it for $3,200. He said he got so many speeding tickets that he ended up having to sell it. So he picked this up in 1973 for $1,500. It's been on the rotisserie since 1994. We are just getting the bodywork done for it. It's for a good friend of ours. He's gonna do the paint work and the assembly himself. We're just helping him with some fitment issues. If you guys are familiar with these cars at all, you know all of these fiberglass pieces don't tend to fit. So we're just working on the gaps, getting the scoops fitted, blocking it out for them, fixing up any areas. We'll do one more primer and then it will be off to get painted. The gentleman who owns it he's had some health issues, so hoping to get him on the road, driving around. Obviously it's been a long time coming, so it'll be really cool to see him up and running in this, hopefully later this summer.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Motor City Metalcraft. It's a good day today because yesterday we got all this stuff in from AMD for a couple of different projects. There's a roof skin there, tail panel. Most of these parts are for our 70 Challenger RT, and some of these parts are for this car right here, which of course is a 69 Charger. There's the iconic tail panel for the 69 Charger. So it's kind of a bit of a mess of cardboard and stuff, but like I said, really exciting time when we get all this stuff in the shop. And this should keep us busy for at least a week.
We're doing work on this Challenger. It's getting basically all new everything, new door skins, new quarters, one new wheel tub. Right now I just got the A-pillar in. I'm working on covering all the stuff under it while I go over it. The roof is kind of just mocked up there right now, just thrown on top.
I'm working on this lovely little AMC. I'm not sure which one or what the difference is, to be honest, but the gentleman has owned this car like 51 years. It's super nice. Obviously, there's just some like very minor little issues, like some chips kind of around the striker. So we're just gonna do a very small little repair on this. We fixed a little rust spot under the trunk weather strip. And yeah, that's it. And we'll be back and he'll be out to car shows all summer.
LT5 that got painted, that gets the pretty supercharger now. So I'm putting everything back on it, so then that way when the car comes back, all I have to do is make the engine of the transmission and drop it in, and then I can put the blower on. Over here, you want update? I'll give you update. There's the glitter party engine. This is ready to be dropped back in. It's ready to have the body dropped back on top of it, but I need a driver's side engine mount, which won't be here till Monday because that one is about as blowed up as that engine. It's just easier to do out of the vehicle, and the customer also wants the engine bay have some paint on it, which, I mean, just throw a tarp over this and work around it.